Hi, everybody. Welcome to A Cross Call Tarot. This is Melody. This reading is for the sign of Pisces. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising, and if Venus was in Pisces. Okay, for the month of October, and because Halloween and Samhain, whatever holiday you choose to celebrate, but either one is my favorite. I'm all about the supernatural, and I'm all about the actual dressing up and going out and having fun too. So I like both aspects of Halloween. And we're going to start off using the energy oracle cards. And then I have out the zombie tarot, which I will show you when it comes time. Halloween oracle cards by Stacy DeMarco. The Crystal Vision Tarot by Jennifer Glasso, which will be clarifiers for the zombie tarot and the um, energy cards. By the way, I don't know who makes these, but this is the box for the zombie tarot. Okay, and then I got the psychic tarot for the heart and oracle cards by John Holland. And as clarifiers for the love, I have Mystic Moon Oracle Twin Flame cards. So those will clarify the psychic tarot for the heart cards. Okay. So we are going to start with the energy cards. I pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle for the sign now. All right. So archangels, guys, spirit, can you bring forth for the star sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of October, the energies for the sign of Pisces star, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of October. What's their energies, overall energies for the beginning, the middle, and the ending of the month? Spirit, thank you. And blessed be for the messages that you're about to bring forth. Okay. All right. So, star sign of Pisces. All right. So, we're going to spread these out and pick. All right. So, for the beginning of October, spirit, what is Pisces energy going to be like for the beginning of October? Okay, we got Healer of the Ages. It's a number 51, which is a 6. 6 is about having balance, harmony. It's also about movement. Um, and the name of the card is Healer of the Ages. Okay. So this tells me that you either are becoming the healer of the ages, this is the energy around you, or you're calling in this person. So we're going to read that, but first we're going to pick the other two cards. All right, so what's going on with the middle of the month for the star sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. So we got the woman holding a heart in number 44, and it's in reverse. So this tells me that there's some kind of a broken heart. Okay, and the number 44 is an 8. So that's about some kind of change, like a cosmic change. So there's some kind of a broken heart. Maybe that's why you're calling in the healer of the ages to help mend you with that broken heart, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for the end of the month. Okay. We got fifth chakra Archangel Gabriel and number 39, which adds up to 12, which adds up to a 3. Fifth chakra Archangel Gabriel, that is your throat chakra. That's all about communication. So you're going to be communicating something. This tells me that you are open with communication as well. All right, so let's do some reading. I already know about the fifth chakra. We're going to find out what you're going to be communicating through the tarot cards. And but we're going to start off with the first one. So we got a 6. 44 is a master number, but it adds up to an 8 and 3. 9, 8, 17, 1, 7, 8. Eights are all about changes. They're about drastic cosmic changes, like changes that you cannot control. It's all the universe is pushing you. They are making you do the change. You're not doing it willingly as if it was in the fives energy. All right, so number 51, we're going to read that. Okay. So, health and vitality. The powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of the divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing you resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping you unblock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. You may have felt this strong presence recently, or you may just be opening to the wonderful sensations now. You can call upon his emissary of miraculous transformation whenever you need vitality, balance, or renewal. Know that at the deepest level, an important healing is taking place. Absolutely. It's emotional healing, because the next card we have the feminine woman holding a heart. Okay. So he's help healing this broken heart, this blockage in your heart space, through some kind of possible spiritual communication, or through some kind of communication, whether it's spiritual or here in the 3D. Okay, so to continue on, that's awesome cards. I'm going to put these aside now. Okay, and now we're going to move on to, these are the Zombie Tarot, the box I showed you. Okay, so star sign of Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Star sign of Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Star sign of Pisces for the month of October. Okay, so this is a general reading, by the way. It's not particular to one person. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. Well, okay, those really jumped out for the star sign of Pisces. All right. All right. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus for the month of October. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the zombie cards, but right now I'm going to shuffle the Crystal Vision because they're the clarity cards, and I'm going to spread the clarity cards out, but I'm going to shuffle the zombie cards. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, all right, so first we're going to clarify the energy cards. So, Spirit, I ask you to give me some clarification on the first card, which is called Healer of the Ages. Page of Pentacles. So, this energy makes me feel like and this has been running through my head, and I also heard another reader say it as well, which really caught my attention, is the fact of what you think about you bring about. Okay, because this is the Page of Pentacles. It's not quite yet a message being written in paper and set on the way, so to speak, like being mailed, but it's in your head, you're thinking about it, and you want to put it in motion. Like maybe you do have it written on paper, you have it in the envelope, you've already put it in motion, and you want to deliver it, but yet have not started the journey. Okay, it's kind of like that slow energy. But I'm getting more of what you think about, you bring about, because it's clarifying the Healer of the Ages. So somebody's coming in and you're thinking about, like, I feel like you're channeling it, so to speak. You're sitting in a tree, you're grounded, you got your crystals around you, you're like in meditation mode, and you're calling him in to help heal you with us broken hearts. Right. Give me another clarification on that. And we got the Four of Wands energy. So that's the broken heart, I'm guessing, that needs to be healed. That's what's going on. Perhaps it was the divine feminine's broken heart, because we got the divine feminine in the Page of Wands, and then the divine feminine on the horse with the masculine talking to her about something. Okay. So that's basically what's being healed, and that's what's broken. That's why the woman holding a heart is in reverse. But there is some kind of communication coming in, because the last card is the communication card, the fifth chakra. So that's basically what this healer is doing. He's healing something in a partnership that has something to do with some stability. Okay, so let's clarify another one. Five of Swords energy, and it looks like it has the feminine with two swords on his back, or her back, and the masculine walking away and looking back with the rest of the swords. But this card, but she's still saying, you know what, I'm done, I'm walking away. So this somebody, that's why the broken heart is here, because somebody did walk away. Okay, another clarification on the broken lady with the heart. Oh, we pulled two of them, so I'm going to keep it. Okay, so we got the Three of Pentacles, and we got the King of Wands. So the Three of Pentacles, if you look at it, well, the Three of Pentacles means working good as a team, first of all, okay? It looks like he's behind her and he's helping her with something, but she's not looking over her shoulder and recognizing it. Like, to me, the King of Wands is basically watching his feminine from a distance. Or let's see, it's being recognized too. The Three of Pentacles is about being recognized for your talents. It's also about working well as a team. It's also about the creative abilities. Possibly the King of Wands may be recognized for his creative abilities, how he can create here in the 3D world, how he can be a good team member to help create in the 3D world as well. Maybe he's a good uh he's good at creating things here in the 3D world, I guess is what I'm trying to spit out. This King of Wands energy is could be representative of a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. We are in the right now in the full moon Aries in the end of September. So it doesn't surprise me that I'm pulling this energy. But anyways, so what this tells me, you don't have to be any of them fire signs. You could just be carrying that fiery energy because we are in the full moon right now. We are in the full moon energy still. So yes. So I see that this king could be recognizing the team effort. Like this could be a good team. He's recognizing that they could create something good together here in the 3D world. Okay. Those two wanted to come out together. So let's clarify what is going to be communicated. What is going to be communicated at the end of October? The Tower moment. So there's something that's going to break the foundation, some kind of possibly spiritual communication, or just something's um, like that somebody's going to walk away. Maybe that's what the Tower moment's going to be. Somebody's actually going to walk away in this partnership right here. In this partnership, because that's what the Four of Wands is about, partnerships, as you can see with him talking to the female. So maybe he's going to walk away, or maybe he has to make a choice between two people. But I'm seeing that somebody is going to walk away from the other one, because then the next card that we have is the swords in the back and somebody walking away, and that's how the broken heart comes about. But somebody they have angels or some kind of healing abilities, and what's being healed is this broken heart. Okay, so something's going to be communicated that's going to cause a total meltdown, but that is good because it's meant to happen so that something stronger can be built from the ashes. Okay, so give me another clarifier for what's going to be communicated. Okay, the Page of Cups. So pages represent young people, but pages can also represent messages. And the cups is about our emotions. And if you look, it this person in this cup that this cup represents could be very intuitive. She is sitting underneath the moonlight here, and she's got water, which represents cups. That's water, and it's all lit up. So to me, she may be channeling something or channeling an emotion, or just like a thought appears, somebody could be channeling that angel there to come in and heal this broken heart, or maybe you can do it yourself. But this is about a message coming about some. love, anything that has to do with our emotions. So somebody could be the tower moment, somebody's walking away, but that's okay because the healers are there and they're going to heal the heart through communication. Somebody's going to tell you how they feel. That's what the communication is. All right, so we're going to keep these cards out and clarify the rest of the tarot. Those are just what the energy cards are going to be. We're going to dig a little bit deeper because I'm kind of curious. All right, so I think I already shuffled these. We're going to give them a couple more shuffles here, one more time, and then I'm going to shuffle completely. All right, so give me 6 cards, Spirit. Oh, there's a couple. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Three more, please. 3 more. 3 more. Okay. 2 more. I only want 2, not 12. I have 2 more, please, Spirit. Just 2 more. Just 2 more. All right. Okay. All right, so I'm going to introduce the cards that come out, and I'm looking at these cards, and there's a lot of same cards that come out for Aquarius, too. So maybe Pisces, you may want to jump on there, and there could be an additional message. Maybe somebody who's an Aquarius has a Pisces sun or moon, or maybe a rising Pisces, or vice versa. So I'm kind of feeling that same energy as Aquarius as well. So let's go with the first card that come out was the High Priestess. Okay, so that doesn't surprise me with the Healer of the Ages. That tells me that, and look, it looks like she's sitting there channeling it. She's channeling this energy, like this healing energy. Okay, just like I thought with this, the Page of Pentacles. Here in the 3D world, she is sitting and channeling this healing energy. All right, let's put this back up here. I got like a mess over here. These cards don't want to stay up. Okay. All right. So, yes. Okay. Just leave that there. All right. So, the High Priestess. All right. Let's move on. 7 of Swords. So, the 7 of Swords is on this card, it depicts her kicking somebody down the stairs, basically, kicking them out the door. And at the bottom of the card is all the zombies that are waiting there. Of course, they're going to eat him up. But yeah, it's basically that energy of being a little bit sneaky, maybe a little bit lying, a little bit shady, being busted in a lie, being busted doing something you shouldn't be doing, and trying to be a little bit shady about it, like trying to cover it up. It's like somebody sticking the 2 swords in the back, so to speak. Where's it at on here? Find it right here. Like, this is the energy. Sticking somebody in the back with the 2 swords. And then turning around and walking away. Okay. It's the actions, All right. And then we got the 3 of Swords. So yes, that makes sense. The reason for the heartbreak, because that's what the Three of Swords is about heartbreak. So yeah, the woman holding the heart, and it's a woman holding a heart, so it's a feminine energy. Okay, so then we got the Seven of Wands, and that's a defensive energy. You feel the need to have to be defensive. You have to feel the need to have, or maybe you're just carrying that defensive energy. You're not really speaking it, you're just carrying that defensive energy. Now we got the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we got the Ace of Swords. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so yes, I am definitely feeling Pisces that you in the beginning of October you were able to channel this healing energy in to help heal this broken heart. Okay, even though the reason for the broken heart is the Seven of Swords energy. Somebody was sneaking, somebody was lying, somebody was being shady. Um, but it could have been you because the Queen of Cups landed underneath the Seven of Swords. So it very well could be you who is the one who did it and got busted with it. But I'm not saying it was. I'm just saying that there's a chance. I'm just saying what I'm seeing here. And then we got the Seven of Wands. So you are being, maybe somebody is accusing you of it, and you're not actually doing it and you're getting defensive. Or maybe in some aspect, maybe you did do it and it all caught up to you, but we're going to clarify. So, behind the Queen of Cups, we got the Ace of Swords. So, the Ace of Swords is about some kind of clarity through possibly your intuition, because you do have the Healer of the Ages in the fifth chakra. So, maybe there's some kind of message coming through your intuition that you're getting clarity over possibly somebody being defensive towards you. We do got the Five of Swords energy. So, maybe you're going to get clarity over why you are being so defensive over having them two swords stabbed in your back. Um, but yeah, or there could be the swords represents our communication too. So what we think about, we bring about. Remember, that's what I said at the beginning of the reading. So the Ace of Swords is about something new manifesting, possibly in your thoughts, or if you're speaking it, something new is manifesting. And we do have the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, who is the communication chakra. So maybe you're going to be communicating to somebody why you've been so defensive over your broken heart, and you feel the shadiness. But I do see that you are sitting and channeling healing energy too, which is really good. Or you have the ability to do it, whether you know it or not. But at the beginning of the month, you are channeling this energy, or you know somebody who's going to heal you. You can do Reiki and heal somebody. All right, so High Priestess, let's clarify the High Priestess, please, Spirit. Six of Cups. Okay, so the Six of Cups energy is childhood energy. Maybe you're healing your childhood energy, something from your childhood maybe happened and you're healing that. The Six of Cups energy is also about thinking about your childhood memories, or possibly um, somebody from your past, or you're thinking about somebody from your past, you're being nostalgic, or somebody from your past could be returning. Um, Somebody that you've loved. It can also, in a deep aspect, represent somebody from a past life love. But I'm feeling that you are channeling this healing and I feel that you know how to do it. You're channeling this healing to heal your inner child, because I'm looking at this card and she is looking back at a child and they're touching hands and it's being all sparkly, like there's sparkles. So that's what I feel like. You are getting healed. Something from your inner child is getting healed next month. That's the energy that's coming in. And you are able to channel this energy, or you're going to be near somebody, or somebody's going to, maybe your angels are going to heal you, or maybe somebody from something's going to heal from your inner child, because there's a message going to come through, possibly, like I said, there's spirit that's going to help heal that inner child. All right, so let's get another card with that. The Nine of Cups. All right, so Nine of Cups, people associate it with wishes coming true. But the Nines are all about solitude. They're also about endings of a cycle. And the Cups energy is our emotions. That's why I said I feel that somebody's healing your inner child there, Pisces, or something from your childhood is getting healed, because you you're channeling that energy, or you're near somebody and you're letting them channel that healing energy, or maybe spirit is just going to channel that healing energy for you, or a message could come through to heal something from your childhood here in the 3D world as well. Something can be communicated. But this is the Nine of Cups. So even though she's got all of her cups filled, she's only got one more cup that needs filled. Okay. She's sitting in underneath the moon. It looks like the moon's whispering to her, or she's whispering to the moon what her wish is. The next card is the Ten of Cups. That could be the person who has all of her other cups filled. That could be what her wish is. Her Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is about marriage and family, being emotionally fulfilled in all aspects. So that's what I'm feeling from this card. So yes, even though you are in solitude and you do have all of your other cups filled, you're filled in every other way except for you're not, you're filled here in the physical world. You got all your cups filled, you're happy, you're content with life, but there's still that one thing that's missing, and that's what you're wishing for, so to speak. Okay. So yes. And the High Priestess is also, not only do I feel that this is you channeling this healing energy, I feel that the High Priestess is also, she's the one who's the seer. She can see beyond this world. She also knows things that we as humans do not know, because she follows her intuition. She is the keeper of secrets as well. So she can be very secretive. And as I said, the Nine of Cups, she's sitting in solitude, so she's whispering it to the sun or the moon and the stars. She's whispering her wishes. That what does she want? She wants wishes fulfilled, as in the Ten of Cups. Okay. So, all right, so let's move on to the Seven of Swords. What's up with the Seven of Swords energy? What's the sneaky and the shadiness about? Okay. Okay, so this is the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords energy is about a decision. A decision needs to be made. There's something that's you're conf- you're not confused. You're just not seeing it clearly. You're not seeing things clearly, when it comes to the sneakiness or the shadiness or okay, so we're going to pick another card, get a little bit more clarity on that. Okay, so we got the Page of Wands. Okay, um, this is wands are an action card. It's a spiritual card too. So, but wands are action cards. They're about like the Two of Wands is about taking the action to make the decision. Okay, with the Page of Wands, if it is in a young person, Pisces, the Page of Wands, we did see here the King of Wands in your energy cards here. So here we are again with another fiery energy. Okay, but this one is that's the king. The page is a young, immature, fiery energy, whereas the king is a more older, mature, fiery, passionate energy, creative energy. Okay, so the page, if it's not a young person that's immature, it could represent a message as well coming through, just like with the Page of Cups. Okay, but this is a message that's on its way. Like the letter is wrote, the stamp is on it, it's in the mail, and it'll arrive probably that day. That's how quick that message is coming. Okay, so and I feel that this message could be what's causing the indecision, because somebody's gonna I feel that somebody's going to confront you about the shadiness, about this, the shadiness or a lie, possibly. Or, and that's why you get the Two of Swords, because you're like, what? Hmm, you know, let's pull another one to clarify that. Oh, we got the Ace of Swords. So the message is going to bring you clarity. Okay. So even though you have this sneaky, shady, lying energy, which is causing some kind of confusion or not seeing things clearly due to this shadiness, I feel that there's a message that's going to come forward that's going to bring the clarity. And this is pretty strong because you got the Ace of Swords in the Zombie Tarot as well at the end of the tarot part that got shuffled. So I feel that this message is going to come in swiftly because it's a fiery, passionate, maybe tell, like I said, I feel that this message could be about how somebody feels. They feel passionate towards you. They feel lustful towards you. That's why you got the Page of Cups with emotions that actually I feel that they possibly love you. So that message, of being unclear or in indecision, I feel that you're possibly going to have to make a decision. What's going to be communicated to you? There's some kind of clear communication coming in, and it's coming in pretty quick, Pisces. I feel that it's going to give you some kind of clarity, and possibly through your intuition, because you are sitting beside it. And if you know anything about the water signs, we are intuitive. We can be psychic. We can be empathic. I have three kids, and I'm sure they're all gifted. So you know what I mean. So Pisces, this tells me generally you may be gifted and get that clarity over that sneaky shadiness and to heal this broken heart. by having this message coming in, this message that's going to rock your universe. Okay, so let's clarify the Three of Swords. What was the heartbreak about? Huh, the Lovers. The Lovers. So I'm feeling infidelity energy. Like I said in the beginning, there it could be a third party situation, because this, wait a minute, where's it at? It looks like she's sitting in a tree, and this one's walking away with the swords in the back. I feel that this could very well be a third party situation. That could be where the heartbreak is over. The Lovers. This is also soulmate energy, right? So the heartbreak is over your lover. It's pretty plain and simple. All right, so let's get another clarity card. The Star. So the heartbreak was over you possibly thinking that something was better somewhere else. But I'm also feeling the energy, again, the universe coming in and healing this broken heart. Maybe you have to make a decision between two lovers, a head over heart decision. Again, you got the wish card, all these wishes that you put out into the universe. Yep, this is what you think about, you bring about. That, I don't know why I've been running that through my head lately, and I've been trying not to think negative because I don't want nothing negative happening. But yeah, but I feel that the universe is coming in with these three cards. I feel that the universe, you've wished for the universe to come in and heal the broken heart between you and your lover. That's the energy that I'm getting. That's the message that pretty much just came through. All right, so let's clarify the Seven of Wands. And you're going to get you want the communication. So you're definitely going to get a clear message, some kind of clarity in that communication, because remember, we do have the fifth chakra. There is definitely some kind of a message coming in. I feel that the message is coming in swiftly. Somebody's going to come in and tell you how they feel, Pisces. All right. So the Seven of Wands is about the feeling the need to have to defend yourself, or you have that defensive energy around you. Well, we got the Moon. So the Moon is being confused, which is kind of the energy I felt with this Two of Swords energy. You were confused over, I don't know what I did with it. It's here somewhere. Two of Swords energy. Maybe it was in this pile right here. Yeah, that you were confused. There was some kind of confusion. You wasn't seeing things clearly because of the confusion. The confusion was making you feel defensive, or in this case too, maybe you were getting something in your dreams, and you were which was making you be defensive as well, because I have premonition dreams all the time. I mean, all the time. Sometimes they're not exact, and you don't realize it until the moment's upon you. You're like, oh yeah, that's right, I did dream of this. At least that's how often it happens for me. But anyways, yes. But I'm feeling more of a confusion energy with the Moon. You're confused, and that's the reason for the defensiveness. Okay, I don't think I need to clarify that anymore. So let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Okay, tell me a little bit about this Queen of Cups. What's going on with her? Ten of Swords. So something has to come to a complete end, and I see the ending happening. So yes, there is some kind of total complete ending happening, Queen of Cups. Let's find out what that ending is. What's that ending? conflict. So the conflict is going to end. The conflict is definitely going to end. What um what is the conflict? The broken heart. That's what they just said, the broken heart. All right. So yes, there's the conflict is going to end. The conflict over confusion, the conflict with possibly maybe you got an inner conflict going on, because the Two of Swords is about our thoughts and what we're thinking. So yes, maybe you got some kind of inner conflict going on, which is the reason for the shadiness. But I feel that there's a message coming forth. That's a message about love coming forth that's going to put an ending to this conflict. I also feel that you or somebody, either you or somebody near you, is channeling some healing energy to you that's helping you heal this broken heart, to help this inner conflict that you possibly could be having, possibly a decision between two lovers. I can see that too, because we had the Lovers card. So yes, and the Three of Swords. So that says too that, there is some kind of heartbreak coming, and the universe is going to help you heal that heartbreak, obviously, because you got the Healer of the Ages. Okay. So what's the Ace of Swords about? What is the Ace of Swords about? Okay. So the Empress. Okay. Well, the first thing that's sticking out on this card, there's two things: the butterflies, which represents transformation, and her red dress. Okay. We've had a lot of reds on this board. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Four of Wands, which is pinks and reds. We have the King of Wands right here with pinks and reds. So red is our root chakra, but and it keeps you grounded. That's what the root chakra is for. It also represents passion and love and anger and passion and aggression and love and anything that has to do with love too. So here, this is the Empress, and she's also a mother. She's all four of the queens rolled into one. She's the Queen of Cups, emotional, nurturing, mother, mother nurturing. She's the Queen of Wands. She's creative. She's beautiful. She's passionate. She's the Queen of Swords. She knows what her thoughts can bring her. So she's very positive. She's very grounded. She's the Queen of Pentacles. She's very rich, not maybe monetary, but she's very rich in spirituality. She's very rich in nurturing. She's very rich in love. She's very rich within herself, not necessarily in the 3D world, but she's all the above. And she also could represent a birth of a baby as well, but or the birth of something new in general. Maybe a rebirth, because you got the butterflies there. It's just some kind of a transformation. Okay. So I feel that some kind of clarity is going to come in and bring either a rebirth of a situation, maybe a rebirth of love, or um, or a transformation of the heart of some kind to help heal it, so that you may be able to and I'm also seeing the arrow coming down to her crown and third eye chakra. So she's very intuitive, she's very psychic, she has special abilities, very empathic. So you're going to get some clarity through possibly your crown chakra again being healed. All right, so let's clarify that again. And she's also a healer, the Empress is. She's everything. Okay. So the Eight of Pentacles is about going back to school and learning something, or working hard to learn possibly a new skill or a trade, or working hard in general at your job, or working hard here in the real world. at anything, it's your career or a new trade, or just working hard by going back to school and learning something. Maybe that's what you're doing. You're learning a new trade. But anyways, that's what that's what this card represents, is learning something or knowing something, and that's what the Eight of Pentacles. So yes, so kind of clarification is coming in when it comes to knowing. Maybe you know that you have the ability to heal yourself. You know that you're getting this newfound clarity, realizing that you have the power within yourself to heal yourself. All you have to do is talk to your angels and call them in and ask them to come in and heal this broken heart, heal this love relationship. Yes, it's going to rock your foundation, but it's all for the better. So once you walk away from things that no longer serve your highest good, like this conflict, and you put an end to it, you put an end to healing childhood wounds or somebody from your past that you are being nostalgic with. You have to heal that broken heart from somebody in your past to usher in something new, possibly a new relationship, because we got the Lovers and we got this. The Four of Wands is also known as the twin flame card. But I see here somebody's offering you something and you're going to accept it, because you went from just a young couple where he's over there talking to you, whisking you off your feet, to actually becoming the lovers. Okay, so time to move on. Let's clarify, get a couple more spiritual messages from the Halloween Oracle cards by Stacey DeMarco. Let's see what Spirit has to say for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What additional spiritual messages do you have for the month of October for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? All right. All right. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Month of October. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spread these out. Okay. All right. What additional spiritual messages do you have for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of October? All right. This one's really vibrating. Well, I'm going to take these two. Okay. All right. So we got the Skull of Light, and it's called Illumination. Barm Brack, which is sweetness and synergy. Okay. So I'm going to read them. I really just want to read the Barm Brack, but I feel that if I just read one, it might not, the whole message might not come through. So let's read Skull of Light first. Okay, so the keyword's illumination. So what I'm feeling, and because we got two Ace of Swords, is there is something that's going to be illuminated, and I'm feeling that it's some kind of, okay, and it's called sweetness. So some kind of something that's nice and sweet, and synergy. Let's see. Okay, so as the famous psychotherapist Jung suggested, knowing our own darkness helps us cope with the darkness of others. Taking the time to know thyself and to seek understanding of our more destructive or shadowy natures can lead to huge happiness and less anxiety. And I think, Pisces, one of your shadowy things is something from your childhood, possibly a past life. And you obviously want some kind of emotional fulfillment. That's what you're wishing for. So Okay. The idea of being shown the way is the most difficult of times, and always knowing that we are never alone in the darkness are the keys to this magical element. Light is usually a comforting thing, yet sometimes we do not really want to see the boogie man under the bed. It's too scary, too big, and we know not how to defeat it. Yet by simply shining the torch upon such darkness, the victory is ours. Should the skull of light enter your life, know that it is time to open yourself fully to the clarity of bright illumination. Allow yourself to be seen, to see, and to act upon what is shown to you. The time has passed for hiding, for pretending, and for swallowing our discomfort by accepting the status quo when it really doesn't suit us, right? So, yes, you are definitely, and I told you because you got the Ace of Swords twice, there is something, some kind of clarity coming in. Something is definitely being illuminated. And what's being illuminated, because I come out with this, is Barmbrack, sweetness and synergy. So, I think we need to go this way. We'll go back this way. Bees. Oh, here we go. All right. So, not quite a cake and not quite a bread. Barmbrack is a sweet loaf larger than a typical bread loaf, baked with flour, sugar, salt, and dried fruits such as raisins. The making of barmbrack is an Irish tradition that still stands around Samhain, Halloween. The person baking the loaf would be sure to set the intention for love, truth, and synergy. Whilst preparing inside the dough, a number of special objects are hidden and baked into the loaf. The objects are used as a kind of random oracle. Each one has a particular meaning which represents the fate of the person who found it in their slice. The traditional objects include a coin, a pea, a stick, a ring, and a small piece of cloth like muslin. Some other additions made in more modern times were religious medals. Should your slice of brack contain a coin, this would indicate prosperity and good luck. The P unfortunately meant no marriage, marriage would occur for you that year. Yet finding the ring meant a marriage was certain. The stick, to be avoided at all costs, indicated disputes and unhappiness, and finding the cloth meant bad luck and little money ahead. When you pull the Barmbrack card, it indicates a curiosity to know what is ahead, but it's important to balance that with the now. After all, we have the tools of change to change our future should we choose. The sweet synergy of Barmbrack, all the ingredients, including the objects, are more complete and powerful together than they are individually. Should encourage you to seek your own sweet spot. Okay, so I feel that your sweet spot is going to be illuminated. This message of clarity, Pisces, that you're going to receive is going to illuminate that sweet spot. Okay, illuminate that sweet spot, that rebirth. Okay, and you are just going to know. You're going to know through intuitive communication, I feel. Okay. All right, so that's nice. I'm keeping them together. All right, so what other spiritual message do you have? Midnight, the most magical hour of all. Okay, so that could be representative of time frame. Maybe, like I said, you're going to get something intuitively through your dreams. Maybe that's where the clarity is going to come in through your dreams. Okay, let's pick one more message, please. One more spiritual message for the sign of Pisces. Jack-o'-lantern, and it's called protection. So I feel that you are going to be protected by spirit or the choice that you made. But first, we're going to read midnight. Might as well read them all. Midnight. Okay. The middle of the night, midnight, is the hour in which it is believed that ghosts, witches, ghouls, and magic are most likely to be active. Transition times such as noon, the time between tides, or even dark moon are traditionally powerful times for magical transformation. In some Christian traditions, the witching hour is seen as 3 a.m. because it's the opposite to the time that Jesus is said to have died at 3 p.m. But there is some consensus that midnight is a time of greatest magic, particularly around Halloween. As soon as the clock strikes midnight on Halloween, it is said that the spirits flow forward through the veil and, if benevolent, bring positive messages. If not so benevolent, they are mischievous and play tricks at best or at worst. Some cause havoc. Allow yourself to relax in the benevolent darkness of midnight. You may feel that this is your darkest hour, but know that the light will return again. The dawn always follows the darkest night. Know that, too, that it's important to recognize that we all have darkness within us, just as we have light, and this isn't something to hide from. Absolutely. So this tells me that maybe not only is the sweetness going to be illuminated, but the darkness is going to be illuminated as well. And the darkness is going to be illuminated through you. How do I want to say this? Through you channeling this healing energy into your hearts. So and you're going to be protected while you do this. Okay. So that's just what I'm channeling from spirit. Those were additional just I guess overlay of what I just said of the messages that came forth in the tarot cards. Okay. All right. So we're going to continue on. We're just going to pick these up and set them to the side so I have some room for the love messages. All right, so take in mind that these are general readings. If you want a more personal reading, you can contact me at crowscall@gmail.com or jump on my Facebook page. And I also have a PayPal link, which is donations go to. All right, so let's move forward. So we're going to shuffle these cards and cut them for some love messages. Okay. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Additional love messages. Love messages. All right, so I'm going to spread these out here. And then we're going to use Mystic Moods, Twin Flame Oracle cards to clarify the love messages that come forth. So Pisces, what's going on with Pisces for the month of October as far as love? Angels. All right. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus as far as love. All right. We get another drink. All right. So, love. What are your messages, Spirit, about love from Pisces? All right. So, we got the Three of Wands energy with this. That's what this card represents. But it's called Take the Lead. So that's what you're going to do as far as love. Let me see. Let's clarify that. Clarify, take the lead, Spirit, with these oracle cards. Grief. Free will. Spring. Okay. So this is what I'm getting. You take the lead because you got free will to you have free will to release this grief. You can take the lead to release it. Okay. And then we got springtime. So spring can be a time frame. It could happen in the spring. That's about 6 months from now because we just entered fall. So this could happen by springtime. You could be taking the lead to act upon your free will and possibly um, get rid of the grief. But springtime can also be about birth of something new because remember, we did have the Empress card. I felt that there was some kind of a rebirth coming. So that's what I mean. That maybe you're gonna take the lead in take the lead by making the choice to have free will to I don't know. Let's pick another card. What's going on with the grief card? Explain the grief card, please. Divine masculine. Okay. Um, so this is more of the divine masculine message. I feel that he's got the free will to take the lead and find a rebirth by releasing this grief. Okay, let me pick another one on that grief. Release. That's what I thought. That's what I was feeling. Okay. So I feel that this love message is to the divine masculines out there, or if you're a girl and you're carrying that masculine energy, I feel that you are going to take the lead. You're going to take the lead by stepping into your free will and releasing the grief, which will usher in something new blossoming, a rebirth of something. But you're going to take the lead, divine masculines, Pisces divine masculines. Okay, so let's get another love message. Okay, and we got this is the Four of Wands for the second time, but it's called Joy and Stability. So let's clarify the joy and stability, please. Froze, that's the winner card. Contemplation, forgiveness. So, what I'm feeling right off the bat, and like I said, winter, the first thing I thought of was something being froze. Okay. So, I feel that as far as love, you could have this joy and stability, but something is frozen because somebody's contemplating some kind of forgiveness. Like, should they forgive you for this sneaky, shady energy? Or should you forgive them for this sneaky, shady energy? Because that's what the Seven of Swords is about, which caused some confusion, which caused some defensiveness. So that's what I feel that this joy and stability is frozen because somebody, and there's a masculine on this card, is contemplating some kind of forgiveness. Okay. All right. So let's pick another message, Pisces, for the sign of Pisces for the month of October. Okay. So this is number 14. It's the balance card. Um, Also known in traditional tarot would be the Temperance card. But in this deck, it's the balance. So we got the balance of the masculine and feminine on there. Okay. Um, Purples, blues, pinks, yellows. So basically, the yellow represents your solar plexus. This is where your life force power comes from. The purples is where your intuitive comes from, your third eye chakra. The blues is your throat chakra. So you're able to communicate by finding balance in your masculine and feminine energies. Maybe that's how you're being able to channel this healing energy. The pinks is about your heart chakra. It's about love. It's also about I'm feeling an innocent energy from the pinkish color. But this card is called balance. So we got the balance of the masculine and feminine energies. So let's clarify that, please. Abandoned. Okay. Let's pick another card to clarify that. Pisces. Soulmate. material world. Okay. So the reason why the balance card come out, and they're telling you that maybe you need to find balance in this, or maybe you did find balance in this because your soulmate abandoned you here in the material world, and that's what broke your hearts. That's why you're calling in this healing energy to help heal this broken heart, this abandonment feeling, and that you are gonna, by doing that, you're finding balance within yourself to bring about this rebirth, bring about this clarity that you're seeking, the clarity that you're seeking. So that's awesome. All right, so let's continue on. One more love message, please, for the sign of Pisces. Let's pick these up and spread them out again. The sign of Pisces. Okay. So we got the darkest fears. This is the Nine of Swords energy. This energy is about, like it says, the darkest fears. It's unfounded fear. It's excessive worry. It's things that you shouldn't be worrying about. It's all in your head. It's unfounded fear, um, unfounded fear, unfounded worry, too much focus on the negativity. All right, so let's clarify that. The darkest fear has something to do with an offer. Maybe that's that's why you're undecisive. The offer that somebody is bringing into you is making you fearful. Okay, awakening, understanding. One more. I'll pick one more. Solitude. Okay. All right. So, what I'm getting from this is, you got the darkest fears. This is all clarifying the darkest fears. Okay. So while you are in your darkest fears energy, you're in solitude and you're thinking about that and you're understanding, um, that you're understanding what this offer is, and you are definitely fearful of it because you got abandoned here in the 3D world, and of course you're going to be scared. You got this darkest fears, but you're awakening to it too. You're also awakening to what your darkest fears are, and you're understanding them. You're understanding this by being in solitude, and but there's some kind of an offer. You're at something with an offer, and I see that at the beginning of the reading with, um maybe that's why you're indecisive, because you know that's what your darkest fear is, because somebody left you. Obviously somebody walked away in this relationship and you're scared they're going to do it again, or that they're not going to come back, and you want your heart healed. I don't know where it's at in there, but do you have like the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands? That's somebody bringing in something, some kind of a message, some kind of an offer, possibly. Okay, we're going to pick one more love card. I'm filling one more, and then that'll be it. Okay, so now we got, look, another 9, and this one is called Seek. So this is like the Hermit card. This is equivalent to the Hermit card. So if you look, you can see, she's sitting in nature, and she got her hands face up, which is letting the white light energy come through her hands for knowledge. She's sitting yoga style, so she's definitely meditating, and she's sitting in nature. She's got her eyes closed. She's relaxed. The birds represent the messages. The blue birds represent spirit messages. Um, and but traditionally, the hermit is about going within. It's about going in meditation mode, going within and following that light through your darkness. Okay, that's basically through your darkness. No wonder it wanted to come out. So that's what spirit is. That's what the angels are telling you, to go within and follow that light within your soul, that healing energy, that white light that's healing your heart through your darkest fears, okay? So you can find balance and within yourself from being abandoned by your soulmate here in the 3D world. And it's cool that you got solitude with the Hermit card. So you're definitely going within. You need to go within to go through these darkest fears, to understand this offer that's going to be presented to you, or understand the offer that spirit is going to bring you. All right, to get the clarity over this offer. All right, so I'm going to pick these up and spread them back out. We're going to pick a couple cards to clarify the Hermit card. So what is it that they're going to, what is it that they need to seek within their self? Spirit, clarify that card as far as the heart card. A new direction. So they're telling you you need to go within and seek that white light that's going to let, and look what she's following, that white light. Right there it is. Because it's going to take you in a new direction. Clarify that, please. Recognition. Shadow work. Yes, we've seen that with the darkest fears. You need to recognize your shadows. Go within. Go within. Seek that light within you. Recognize your shadow work so that you can go in a new direction, Pisces. Okay? Well, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed your reading. This is a general reading. Happy Halloween or happy Samhain. I love you. Blessed be from the Cursed Priestess.